Alright, we should be all set. Here we go, the stream of Fallujah. As always, gotta be able to see your comments. Here we go, here we go. Right, so, 6 Days in Fallujah. Basically, survival horror, in a sense. Well, if I'll be doing well, I can be the horror element, but yeah. I don't think calling it survival horror for those who dislike survival horror is pretty accurate. So let's have some fun. See some response mechanics, the wounds, animations, ragdolls and such, and yeah. As I mentioned, try to be the horror element in this game. Now is a very bad time to bleed. Yeah, seems so. Seems so high. Well, this game is basically about the operation in Fallujah, Iraq. Generally it is like a 14 thing, but today I'm doing survival horror solo, which is quite an experience. I have played it for making that video I covered it before, and for now. As for the dive into story, so well, yeah, mini notes, it's there. But generally I'm not very much of a story guy, so you know, it's kind of a filler for stuff you're doing as you're killing zombies, so it's all good. Give some context, doesn't try to be what it isn't, so all is well. I'll actually up the volume a little bit. It was a bit too much, I gotta... I think this should do right. Yep, I think it should be just fine, and already took a hit. Hey food, doing well. Having some fun here, trying to survive. As I mentioned, it is survival horror for those who don't like survival horror, and yeah, not a fan of the traditional survival horror game, so this will do. And if I'll be doing well, I will be the survival horror element. Oh yeah, so far I played it when it came out. I played it today and wasn't able to complete the mission, but I tell you what, I had fun every moment just playing it. It is a fun game, it does a solid job at what it does, and the procedural generation is very cool, so the experience is refreshed every time I play it. As you would expect, not a great deal of variety, but in location types, but what we have is cool. But tell you what, authentic. Basically, if what you see here looks appealing, and you know, if this kind of a gameplay loop is enough to entertain you, then yeah, like, I think you should. Personally, no, just I think even if I wouldn't cover it, I'd probably buy it. This stuff is right up my alley. Well, Ready or Not, Repaying 2 or this one. So I'll tell you what, like, Ready or Not is definitely definitely has more content. That's for sure. Repaying 2 is a wildly different experience that depends entirely on your personal preferences. But yeah, I think it depends on what's more appealing to you. It's kind of a Iraq War thing, or a SWAT experience that is at the moment definitely way more complete. That's for sure. As my personal go-to, if I didn't have any of those games, would definitely be Ready or Not. As much as I like the war theme, which I do like a lot, and tactical shooters, the SWAT theme for me is king. After all, SWAT 4 is probably my favorite game ever, so that's kind of a no-brainer. And Ready or Not does very much scratch that itch. But yeah, so many cool experiences, guys, yeah. Not all are tremendously gory, but cool nonetheless. Let's see if I can get to high ground. Hello, Kira. And I gotta be more careful. There you are. He's been put to sleep. What else? Yeah, they can pop up from basically anywhere. You know, one moment you're looking in one direction and next you know, they just come at you. Oh, and there you go, there you go. You can't be too careful in this game. Yeah, this isn't the place to put your brutal gameplays and such. Lots of gameplay channels. Imagine if everyone spammed their brutal link in my comments. Yeah, don't wonder about mod support. Because if it happens, you know, we could have some decent gore here. We do have some pretty talented modders out there. And yeah, and as you can see now, the environment is a little bit different. The interiors are also gonna be different, so yeah, that is a really cool feature. Yeah, just wounds and death animations. But yeah, I think that, you know, I mentioned it all in the video. Smaller blood puffs, puddles, and this should be good. By the way, one very cool thing about it is that one of the suppression effects is actually making you run faster. That's kind of new for games. Oh, there it was, there it was. I'm not sure I got him. No, he's still very much alive. And I'm in a very vulnerable position. Okay. There is. Hope it's him. But yeah, you can think like one place is clear and next thing you know, someone can pop out from there, from basically anywhere from behind you. Because why not? It is their territory and we're basically the invaders. So yeah. Yeah, I don't even know where it was coming from, to be honest. Oh yeah, I'm 31. My general preference is basically tactical shooters like this one. Even if I die a lot, I'm just having a good time in this. In the end, I do think that this kind of experience, it does very much scratch certain itch for me. One that hasn't been quite done before. No, it's not just another tactical shooter, more of the same in a different flavor. It definitely feels different. Feels like a heavier experience. So, yeah. This is also fun. And here we go, the environment is different again. Crazy cool, just crazy cool stuff. I've seen something there, but got him. Had a little bit of a silly rank though, but yeah, still got him. Where was that coming from? Actually, I have no freaking clue. Okay, there is. Oh, and there's more friends. Don't have freaking time to bleed. Yep. I won't say about Arma, I really enjoyed King of the Hill mode. Man, I used to play that one a lot. It's basically a really cool experience, very chaotic. Either on infantry servers or on vehicle servers. Yeah, just a messy experience. Yep, I will be trying to, yeah. That's gonna force you to go slower than you usually would. You know, and I can usually get away with that kind of tactics in the most tactical shooters. You can't hear. You really can't hear. You really should go slow as shit. No, Truth Seeker, no pulling or splatter. And hello, non-summon. Hello. Alright. I think the good thing is at the moment they probably don't know where I am, so that's kind of good. Perhaps I should probably just take a few shots and then go to a different location, perhaps. I'm not sure how the AI entirely works. But yeah, but at the moment they probably don't know where I'm at, and I don't know where they're at. Oop. Yeah, I hope so. I think that even without spreader you can probably have. It can deliver a decent feel even with just blood pools. Oh, they really wanna keep it low on the gore stuff, which is fine, but I do think that blood puddles is what this game very much could use. Thank you for the super chat on someone. Very much appreciated. Yeah, well, technically the AI does always know where you're at, but depends on how it was programmed to behave. Yeah, at the moment no plans for VR. My sketch was freaking packed as is, you know. I gotta even get to doing all the stuff I have currently planned with the non-VR stuff. Adding VR on top of that. At the moment, it is not something I am planning at all, but hey, maybe in the future. Who knows? I will be starting a new format pretty soon. So basically they go impressions as they were initially planned. So imagine kind of like the streams, like where I'm doing the live impressions, the first look at the game, kind of thing. But basically minus the chat interactions and with editing out any of the boring parts when there's no action. Because yeah, like currently sketch is gonna go from busy AF to busy to the level that I gotta remember when to eat or to sleep. So yeah. So hopefully the first video on that format is gonna come out later this week. That is the current plan. And yeah, I'll still be doing analysis on some chosen games, and I'll be doing the specials with more in-depth talk on certain aspects of response mechanics. I do have a few I really want to get to. I think it could be a mortar. That could be a mortar, I'm not sure. Yeah, it sounds like a mortar. I think probably want to get to some cover. Yeah, it's a freaking mortar. Shit. Hello, Kursh. Yeah, so one more danger in this game is freaking mortars. But they're not coming from off map. You usually can see the guy who's shooting them, and if you take care of him, well, no mortar. You also have RPG guys, and yeah. Can't believe I'm feeling safe in a building in this game. But that can occasionally also happen. What do we see from here? So far surviving, kind of. Oh yeah, removing time limit is a very good idea, though. I will confess, I've never survived to the point where that was ever an issue. And I probably won't in the stream, but as I mentioned, I think... Say so, sometimes I'm not the only one who has bad luck in this game. But what I do very much like is actually how they approach the suppression effects. Because, you know, most games just kind of like put some artificial things, they kind of reduce your accuracy, but here it actually plays a massive role, so... Like, as much as it can be annoying, I actually love it because that's how it should be done. It really does, like, deliver the effect of your character is, you know, in a mess. And I'm still taking fire, so can I, like, sprint from here to that building and take cover there? Maybe get on high ground and spot where that effing mortar guy is. I will risk it. Where do we have an entrance? Oh yeah, you don't bleed on the ground. I have tested it, I have tried. There is no stains for bleeding. before I get mortared. Wanna get to some degree of safety. And yeah, and you know, if this isn't horror, I don't know what is. Damn. So yeah, so overall I will say some very fresh ideas. It definitely doesn't feel like just another rehashed tactical shooter. Okay, yeah, so there is the mortar. Do we have the guy? Is this the bastard who's been shooting me? Could've swore I've seen something there. Alright. Peekaboo, basically. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Can't see them by the thing. Yeah, there is a Discord for this channel for sure. Yes, yes, there is. Wait, did I kill him? Who killed him? Did he like kill himself or something? I have no idea how the mortar guy died. Do we have like some air support or something? Here we go. Okay, he's down, other guy is somewhere in there. And he knows where I am at. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is on Unreal Engine. I think I've seen something about that. Probably Unreal 4 because it's been in development for a while. Yeah, definitely not 5. So yeah, I believe it is on Unreal 4. Oh. Yeah. I think I've seen kind of this feature discussed. Possibility of taking enemy weapons. I think their answer was a no, but I don't remember exactly why. So there is a guy there, possibly one in. Just pick out, just pick out. Come on, come on. Where can I get off safely somewhere else? I think he's down. I think there is someone in here shooting at me. Can't see a damn thing, but... And... yep. That ends this. And once again here we have some different environments, and I see a guy up there. Yeah, so I really wish they had smaller butt puffs, you know, to not even confirm the hit. Because realistically you wouldn't have anything too notable. Going through close, 556. Small brief butt puffs would have been a very much of a good fit here. But yeah, for some reason there is no prone button here. Not entirely sure why. Not sure who that fire is directed into, like perhaps at me, some infighting between the insurgents. Interesting. So there's definitely someone in that yellow building. Yeah, like, no shit. And I will try to clear it, approach it very slowly, try to survive on the way, try to survive there, and oh wow, yeah. Awesome, Kira. Yeah, it is a pretty fun server. The community is good. I will say, like, many of the videos you see in the channel were basically just posted, you know, in one of the server's channels, kind of like, hey, check this mod out, check this game out, and yeah, so very cool community, very chill place, and great mod team. Great mod team. Shout out to those guys. They're awesome. Oh, that's a guy. Okay, I think I'll just try to approach them somehow else. And yeah, and they are not happy. Can't blame them really. Just hope they won't flank me. Hi Pat, nice seeing you here. This is the 6 Days in Fallujah survival horror experience. The survival at no point, either in the stream or for me prior to that, has been at all lengthy. But nonetheless, enjoyable every single moment of it. Seriously. I'm digging this one a lot. And massively risking it. Alright. So far so good. So far so good. I think I might have not even been shot yet in this run through. Which is almost a miracle tier. But Yeah, I kind of can't see much yet. I don't know, I have some enemies below me. Which isn't calming. There's definitely someone alive here. Yeah, he's there. Okay, I got one, but there's gotta be more. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be more. What's my ammo status? Okay, this will do. I'm almost willing to bet there is someone behind this door. Yeah, there is. Yes, there is. Okay. Basement. Who doesn't love basements? So what kind of messed up stuff can we find here? Anything devourment here? Now if this had Gore would probably do some devourment tier stuff in this basement, because why not? You know, when you get the opportunity to use a glorious basement, it's basically a crime not to. Can't see a damn bloody thing. Vanitas, so I'll basically say this. If the gameplay loop looks appealing, I definitely think it's a yes. It is somewhat lacking in terms of content, but yeah, look, I'm basically a guy that I can just if there is a good gameplay loop, even not a lot of content, I can just enjoy it over and over again, basically. Not need a story. Variety is great, but if something really speaks to me, which this one, by the way, very much does, I can definitely enjoy it. So this one, you know, even if I wasn't covering, I'd probably buy it. And in this case, I actually got a key from the devs. Non-summon, as far as I'm aware now, I have checked and there is no way to configure your weapon. So for example, in terms of, you know, sword gameplay loop, half sword, basically every video I made on it, I just had a blast of a time, even though, so both videos I made on it, the game basically had one map. One map, some armor variety, some weapons variety, but yeah, that's basically what the game had, and you know, I just had a freaking blast because the gameplay loop is really enjoyable. Really very much also up my alley, though it's in a very different mood. So yeah, here's another example. Exanima. Oh, whoa! Wow, yeah. You know, if he would shoot, I'd probably die. Yeah, that was cool. So yeah, so Exanima is one I also enjoyed greatly. Hey, thank you, Mansplain. Do appreciate it. So anyway, as I was saying, was this my longest survival up to this point? I think maybe. So as I was saying, if the gameplay loop is enjoyable enough, if it is something that is fun to do over and over again, like it is here, like it is in Overgrowth Arena, Exanima Arena, Half Sword, then yeah, like, it's a blast. Also, one thing I do wanna probably wanna stream it. I was just kind of playing it for fun. Ready or not, but kind of as a hit squad. So the rules of engagement were basically shoot anything with a gun, confirm every kill, and if a civilian sees you confirm a kill, confirm the kill on that civilian too. If anyone takes a picture, no one can do that, so shoot that individual as well. So I played it some time ago, had some free time, played Ready or Not this way, had a blast, and yeah, dude, just wanna stream doing that. It was so fun. And no idea where I'm taking fire from, so yeah, action begins right away. I've seen a guy around there, but do we have someone on the left? Because I am taking some intense fire. Do we have like someone here? Is that the guy? No. There could easily be someone there and just messing me up right now. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Yeah, so far I can't see where I'm taking fire from. I can mainly hear it. It sounds close by, so yeah. Intense stuff and trying not to die. I think this APC can also shoot, but I'm not sure. I have seen the APC shoot in other scenarios, but not sure about this one. And then, as I mentioned, what very much adds to the replayability factor is of course the procedurally generated environments. So they will be somewhat different every time. Every interior, everything around them, the buildings, the layouts, they're gonna be different every time, and yeah, that is a really cool feature. It massively adds to the replayability. So you can't really quite learn a map or learn a building or anything like that. Which I do think that, you know, like, I didn't hope to see it become more common in games. Definitely. Not in every single one, some games do very much need that handcrafted maps thing, and map familiarity being a big factor, but in some games the surprise factor is massively cool. Well, I'm not alone in this building. And yeah, we do have the factor of silly ragdolls. They really gotta get this one fixed. If we can have those be ground branched here, it will be a huge win for this game. In ground branch, those deliver a massively strong effect. And I can't see about a thing, and yeah. Keep trying to survive with some degree of success. And yeah, I heard that. RPG just wrecked. Yeah. Those kind of moments do make me wish it had gore. Because, you know, it's one thing, let's say it happens in a game of 4 people. See it happen to a guy and there's basically just a, like, shrapnel wound. But the effect would be like 10 times stronger if the nearby rocket impact removed something. Or even if the direct rocket impact had the appropriate body damage. And yeah, you can be as careful as you want, but one unchecked corner and yeah, you're basically meat ready for grilling. Partially seared. Alright. So we can shoot in this scenario. That's nice, just a little bit of support. Fun stuff. Hey Dong, very much enjoying it. Seriously enjoying it. Overall solid mechanics, very fun gameplay loop, very replayable and very intense. So in 4-player co-op it's supposed to be this kind of tactical clearing experience. Playing it solo is basically survival horror. As I said. I think I didn't even shoot anyone in that playthrough. Okay, so we have 3 guys down right now. Decent start. Moving on. Damn! For a moment, it went well. As always, can't be too careful. Okay, 2 down at the moment. Taking fire from that direction. Should I risk it and go there? Yeah, screw it. Let's just jump right into it. Is this a guy? Yes! Yes, it was a guy, it was a guy. And thank you, Nightmoon. Do appreciate that. So that is the third guy for this run. Oh, shit. Yes, so we have some enemies coming there, flanking me from the left. What's the safe way to approach it? Possibly go in the other direction, while being very, very massively watchful. Maybe try the high ground for a moment, for just a brief moment, to have a quick look. Which can be a pretty massive risk, but sometimes does have its rewards. Man, this feels intense. Yeah, just... Wait a sec. I'm gonna be the horror element. Yeah. And he is alive. Or maybe I got someone else? I'm not sure, but... There's one. Ah, it's the guy I wasn't sure at. There's a guy there, and yet there was. So the ruins are always hard to navigate. As they should be. I've been caught off guard many times, so basically, Donk, there is a goal. I think it is, what was it? The goal is, clear something out, whatever. But currently just playing it, so it's basically survival horror. So for me the goal is trying to survive. I think so, like the fourth, fifth guy? I'm not sure. So yeah, there is a goal. I haven't been able to achieve it in this game yet. I'll be dead honest. But I end up blast failing every time. Okay, here goes nothing. You know, sometimes I get caught off guard when reloading. This time it was for that guy. Привет, Potter. And their buildings are rarely empty or rarely have only one guy, so... Is that... Nah, okay, yeah. I'll go tactical with the sidearm, and... Seems to be nothing. But I will take the high ground for a moment. See if I can spot much of anything. Alright, high ground is clear. Actually not sure which direction is my goal is. I think probably going forwards. I just think I haven't been there and you can have a somewhat lengthy playthrough, you can survive a decent while, and before you know it, RPG comes from nowhere and you turn into steaks, partially seared. Or Swiss cheese is also always an option. And yeah. Did he just blow himself up? And apparently sometimes they can charge you. I haven't seen a lot of that, but apparently it can happen. Where from? Alright. That was pure freaking luck. Which you usually don't get in this game. You don't get to be lucky in this game. In most cases. Damn. Alright. So I'm basically kind of surrounded. I know I have some enemies there in this building. I think in that one too. I have popped one or two, but they're still very much there. Wait a sec. Okay, yeah. You know, from my experience, I wouldn't say it feels buggy. I seriously haven't noticed too many bugs except for the regular stuff. See, so the regular stuff is... Wait a sec. I have some issues here. So the ragdolls are very wonky, and yeah, that really very much needs addressing. You know, you also have this kind of a... Not sure how to explain that. Basically, you know, some parts you're not looking at aren't loaded, so they kind of pop in a strange manner. So that is a thing you will notice. You probably saw several times in the stream. But other than that, nothing major that I saw. Not sure it even got anyone. And it is... Yep. What if I just peek in more carefully? Yes! Did work. Got at least one guy. Not sure about the second one. He might actually still be alive. Come on, okay, yes, so survive that. And yeah, and you can see those weird occasional pop-ins. Was just gonna say, seems to be clear. Yeah. I think this may end my lucky run. Yeah guys, this building is freaking cursed. No, should I go in? I'm having a decently good run right now. Yes, so as for terrorist voice lines, I haven't heard any. Not in the stream, not in the video I was making. And once again, tell me, how is this not survival horror? Alright, I'll try to clear this room. Wait, I'm hearing some voice right now. And very tense. Yeah. Thank you, Zach, but yeah, that didn't work out. I do kinda wish my character had some throw nades. Yeah, probably the other guys you can play as. Not this character, only have the GL, which can be useful, which has been useful, but not in this stream so far. You never know though. But yeah, I was pretty close to hitting that time limit. I have heard some voice lines right now, actually. So, but it is possible that we do have some voice lines. I'm not sure. Yeah, get him, man. Get him. And just like that, lights go out. Hey Mackenzie, awesome as always seeing you. So I was streaming on this channel, I think back in... Whoa, shit! back in 2016 or 17 or so, and yeah, and he was very frequent on the streams, so always happy to see Mackenzie. And yeah, the game very much could use. Better ragdolls. It badly needs it, and if it could have the kind of ground branch-like ragdolls, that would deliver a massively good effect. Now I'm playing at about 60 FPS, but the stream is probably 30. I imagine the image quality would probably be pretty bad if I try to stream it at 60 FPS. My camera though is pretty sure it is in 30 FPS. I gotta just approach this from somewhere else because no way I'm gonna be surviving there. Ah, there is. Okay, yeah. Got him. Yeah, they still have the upper hand at the moment. And I have no idea where the other shooter is. Can be basically anywhere. I would try to risk it and run towards that wall. I still can't see anyone. Okay, yeah. We'll see if I can go for those ruins to my right. Probably can, but I have some guys. So, some enemies certainly know my location, which isn't encouraging. Oh yeah, and there's one. Don't have time to freaking bleed. You know what, I do appreciate him patiently waiting for me. What a bro. Yeah, I've definitely seen some movement there. Yep, there is. You know what? Nope. Well, thank you. Waitson, I actually didn't know that. I did not know that. I do gotta check out that UFC game. Yeah, I will check those out, yeah. There was some new game in that general theme of MMA, I think. Haven't had a chance to play it, but I did see the announcement. But you can play it in 4-player co-op, or you can play it solo. How the hell did he die? How the hell did he die? Hey Night Dog, so personally I am very much enjoying it. Massively enjoying it. The mechanics are solid and this game is right up my alley. Definitely delivers a very different experience from other tactical shooters. Very, very intense stuff. So yeah, even with the very limited response mechanics, I am seriously enjoying it. Fuck. And as I mentioned probably 10 times on the stream, it is basically survival horror. For those who don't like the Dead Space and the Resident Evils and such. And yeah, I very much prefer this kind of survival horror. Wait son, thank you. Noted. There is at least one more guy here. Is there another exit? Is he hiding somewhere? Was this basically him? So as I mentioned, it is pretty intense. Yeah, so basically, tactical shooters gotta be my favorite genre. Like, I can enjoy the action, silly, wacky stuff, but yeah, tactical shooters is where it's at, and if there's a decent if there's like a decent quality of response mechanics, awesome, but even if not, I can really enjoy it. I do have like better head wounds right now. I did hit his ear. And I just partial review of the Everway. Yeah. Not better head wounds, just kind of a bloody ear thing. And yeah, it very badly needs better echoes, absolutely. And you know, not just from my perspective, you know, everything in this game is so very serious, and those are just silly. And he's still alive. So I will say, like, about tactical shooters, I might just cover those even if they aren't terribly gory, just kind of like, hey, here's how the response mechanics are like, and I'm gonna have a blast just making the video. And any streams, which, yeah. I'm planning to do those for any game I deem basically streamable, such as this one, which it very much is. Alright, so I think one more run and this will be the end for the stream. And hopefully it's gonna be a good lengthy one and not just gonna be offed by an RPG right at the start. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, let's see this. Yeah. One down. Not a guy apparently. So favorite tactical shooter, and you know my favorite game is basically SWAT 4. Ready or Not does very much scratch at itch and add pretty glorious gore to it, which is gonna be improving even further. There's that one. There's a whole bunch I enjoyed, but one I really enjoyed for a long while is Battlefield 2. Not exactly a tactical shooter, but delivered a really cool experience, and basically what I always wanted is the gameplay of Battlefield 2 with some of its key features, and I will be making a video on Battlefield 2 with destructible environments. And unfortunately, as you can see with the Battlefield series, it ain't even close to going in that direction. It basically gets influenced by whatever's in the market, and it's never particularly good stuff, so yeah, you get... Imagine this, like, it's 2007, you've been playing Battlefield 2, you go in a coma. You wake up now and you wanna play the latest installment of your favorite series. You wonder, oh wow, how's that gonna play out? And then you see those cringe-ass operators. Alright, yeah, so this is gonna be it for today. So, in conclusion, very intense experience. Personally one I enjoyed quite a bit. The feature of, you know, of generation of generating maps that they're gonna be like somewhat different every time you play it is really massively cool, you know. Not something every single game ever should have, but it is something that it's just a massively cool feature. And yeah, one final point, basically survival horror. So I do very much hope that this feature of kind of generating environments, making them slightly different every single time is gonna become more common, because this stuff is massively cool. As I mentioned, some games still need that handcrafted levels, and map familiarity being a factor in the online PvP stuff, but I do think that many games, particularly happens to be tactical shooters, could benefit from such procedural generation. Not being sure like what's gonna be on the other side of the door, not being familiar with the layout, so yeah, massively cool stuff. I enjoyed playing it, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will be seeing you next time.